What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. While so many people's focus in the Shiba Inu community are on plots of land, we kind of need to talk about exactly what's going to happen for SHIB within these plots of land, because we all know that buying these is going to be more towards the Ethereum level of things and just dumping Ethereum in order to pay people that are involved, as well as graphics companies for the future of the metaverse and just reinvesting apparently the money, which reinvesting the money in SHIB would probably be a little bit better, just because it obviously provides a use case for Shiba Inu. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to talk about lands, and I see there's, I guess, a lot of hype around how much will be burned off as a whole in the next, couple of years. And we've seen some decent sized burns lately, but it's not because of the devs. I believe we still don't know exactly where it's coming from, but we believe it's a community led burn. It's just I don't see anybody taking credit for it. So I wanted to talk about lands and how much will be burned off with that, and also compare that to Shiboshis, right? Give some real information on how much could be burned off when it comes to Shiba Inu. Now, understand that they're buying in, like, people are buying in Ethereum. When they buy in Ethereum, they have to pay their gas fees, and then in order to burn off SHIB, you can rename the Shiboshi or the land, right? So that's going to be $100 from what I understand, and $100 is somewhere around, is usually between 1 million and 3 million, right? Depending on what the price is. So I usually give it an average, and right now I'm going to say $100 at $50 per million. You're going to be looking at 2 million coins that you'll be able to burn off, right? So that makes sense to just do an average of 2 million and let it alone, because I know as of late it's been about 1 million when we see the last couple of days. But in the beginning, we saw it about 3 million, even to 3.8 million at certain levels. So again, let's understand exactly how much we're going to burn here, and we'll be able to predict the future, hopefully. And this might be accurate. I think it might be accurate. It may be a little bit more, because people are more willing to rename lands than Shiboshis, because obviously it's plots of land. It's something a little bit bigger. So we can factor in a bigger percentage if we wanted to, but I'm going to stay with the same percentage of Shiboshis and just go with that. So anyways, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one. And make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. One of those links being my new Discord group that I created. So it's a Shiba Inu Discord group for everybody that cares about SHIB, right? We care about burning SHIB. We care about increasing the value of SHIB. We care about building the community of SHIB. We currently have 504 members. We're going to continue to grow as time goes on, and just build out new burn ideas, and also build out new growth ideas, because that's what it's about. So feel free to follow this Discord group, chime in the conversation. We're going to have more burn partners that are involved in it. We're going to have more admin, more moderators, and hopefully we get more YouTubers that can come onto it that are trustworthy and everything. So anyways, yeah, feel free to check that out. It's the first link in the description. But let's go ahead and dive into the information at hand. Now, currently, Shiba Inu is at 24.68 in price. So that obviously does factor into how much we can burn off when it comes to renaming it, because whatever the price is, that's what we buy it for in order to rename it. Or they just take their SHIB automatically that they use to rename it. I don't really know exactly how that process goes, but you could either take dollars, or you could take ETH, or you could take SHIB and just send it, like, basically directly to the burn wallet by buying this renaming ability. You can see here we're at $13.5 billion market cap. And we're obviously looking for that circulating supply to decrease. The one thing we do see decreasing is the volume. It's at 11.67% down. It's around 500 million, which typically we see that around 700 to a billion. And then even at high points, we've seen it at 2 to 3 million or billion, which is crazy. So let's go ahead and look at some information here. So understand that there are 3 burn addresses, right? 3 burn addresses. One that is the main burn address, the other one that is used as a secondary address, which people have been using more frequently as of today's date and last week. But then we have that third address, to where most of it that's going through it is Shiboshi renaming, and you have 100, or sorry, 3,000, sorry, Jesus, I'm dyslexic, 2,398 transactions that are found within this wallet. Granted that some of them are probably not. I went all the way as far back as I could to see how these Shiboshis were getting burned off and how much was getting burned off there. And it ranges all the way from 3.6 million all the way to the first one where you're going to see it at 1.8, so around 2 million. So I'm giving it an average, it's probably a little bit higher, of about 2 million. And we can hopefully see more that gets burned off, obviously, with the lands. So with 2,398 transactions, how much did that burn off as a whole? Well, I tried to export the whole thing, and it doesn't let me do it. It's only 2,000 transactions, so I don't know what's going on with Etherscan, but it doesn't let me do it. So let's go into not a spreadsheet. I have a snippet here. I wanted to use a snippet because I want to do the background as that, and I want to make it easy on your eyes, basically. But I took it out of Excel, built it in Excel. You can see here I have NFTs and I have land. I have the amount of transactions that you would have, so 2,398 out of the total 10,000 NFTs. That leaves a 24% that was renamed over time. Now, it's not 24% that's renamed on that given weekend or week or month. This is going throughout, I think it's 177 days. So how much was burned off in about a half a year, right? So we're looking at an average of 2 million that we have burned off. You look at how much they did burn, and it was 4.7 billion that was burned off, which is amazing, right? That's more than some other burn methods. Oh, geez. Some other burn methods are doing more than what I'm doing as a burn method. It's amazing to be able to see billions of burn off. But if something's coming from the devs, we expect it to get up into the at least hundreds of billions, if not trillions, to try and burn off coins if it's going to be something that's created by normal use case. However, this is not normal use case, right? Renaming is not normal use case. And then we get into the lands, and we're going to see that same percentage applied, 24%. We're looking at about 24,000 at the 2 million mark, the average burn 2 million mark. You're seeing about 48.2 billion that we would be able to burn off. That's at a kind of a low end, more of a conservative rate. I don't know if this price will obviously increase that we're standing at. Because things are really fluctuating in the market. It looks positive one day, it looks negative. It's just not really the best thing. But when we look at what we can burn off, 48.2 billion is still good. I'll take that over nothing, because it could be nothing. They could rename it and be greedy and take the money there as well. But I don't see why they couldn't do a 1% burn rate. I mean, if you're looking at the cash that you're bringing in, just take 1% of the overall cash that you bring in and burn it off. I mean, I know they don't really love burns, but that's the best method. If the community wants it, we should be getting it, right? And obviously within reason. It's not something where we're asking for, some people are asking for it, 90% that's burned off. We're not looking for that all in one shot. We're looking for a consistent burn. And if you have something to where renaming does a lot, and you have something where every sell of Shiboshis or every sale of land will be that much more of an impact, I think it could be a lot bigger, right? So here we're looking at about 48 billion that we could burn off with the lands, while I think SHIB Queenie estimated like 356, applying it to all the all of the land plots. We're not going to be able to rename all the land plots. You can see that here. Shiboshis are probably a good way of looking at that. Now, I am going to bring up the Excel file, and if it was something where we decided to change this, let me just move this down here. If we decided to change this circular reference, let's just change this to maybe 50%, because it's a plots of land. Plots of land will probably be more valuable to rename. You're going to look at 50,000, which will be 100 billion that you could burn off. So it's definitely something that you have to think about. You have to really kind of do what if scenarios on. But if we just keep all the same, we're really looking at 48 billion that we could burn off, which is not enough. We need to burn off trillions. It will be exciting when we see it happen. But remember, this is over 177 days. So it's not something that happened all in one weekend. We did see a lot that happened during that time period. That's why I can't pull a lot of the transactions, because it's over 5,000 transactions within everything in the Shiba Inu community or Shiba Inu transactions, not just the burn wallet. So Anyways, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, go ahead and check out the Discord group that we have in the description. First link in the description. We have a number of people that are joining. So many people that are close to becoming, a SHIB amateur instead of a SHIB pup. Everybody's labeled as a SHIB pup as soon as you come in here, but you can be a SHIB amateur as soon as you do respond a lot and talk a lot, which we have a lot of people that are, communicating and everything like that. So feel free to go ahead and join this community, and hopefully we can burn off a lot of SHIB and we can just build this community as something way bigger than what the regular community is actually at, right? Because that's the ecosystem where they don't care. I wouldn't say they don't care about SHIB, they just haven't shown it. So anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.